as you start your journey to creating your exceptional lifestyle, one thing that you need to really look at that many successful people actually implement in their life is habits. Their habits really is what catapults them to wealth, to leading a successful life, whatever that looks like for you. Hello, if we've not met, my name is Gospel Eadweardfilia, and I help you that want to grow your net worth without flare ups and getting burnt out. I help you achieve that. You create your own unique, exceptional lifestyle, one that you're healthy and you're wealthy to the glory of God. So, what are the habits that you need to activate in your life? First of all, many successful people, they have two characteristics. I'll mention two. They have more. They are disciplined and they've got self-control. They are disciplined enough to really do the habits that they want to improve on. They've got self-control. They don't eat anything anyhow, and they don't just spend their money anyhow. Those two traits really is what you need to activate in your life where you are on a mission to creating an exceptional life. Now, what do you need to embed in your habits? So let's use an example. Let's say by the end of the year, you've given yourself a goal that you want to improve on your communication skills. That is your goal. Because in order for you to grow your net worth, you have read, you've heard that communicating effectively is one way that you can grow your net worth. So you want to now do that. So that is your goal. At the end of the year, you want to be a good communicator. Now, if you've been following me for quite a while, you know that that's not such a good goal. How you've put it, it's not that great. You need to make sure that that goal follows the SMART system: specific, measurable, actionable, realistic. There's a time bound, which was the only one that you got. It needs to be your goal. There are two others, but we're just going to focus on that, on this one. So basically, it needs to be one that stretches you, challenges you, right? And there'll be some form of risk in it. But right now, we're going to just focus on the SMARTy one, SMARTy goals. So you want to say your goals like this: I want to improve my communication skills by the end of 12 months. Okay. How are you going to know that you've improved your communication skills? This is where you now need to now go a little bit further. You say something like, by the end of 12 months, I want to have written 12 articles and presented in 12 places or produced 12 oral presentation or whatever. You need to you need to be able to measure it. So you're super specific at the time. And now actionable. Is this something that you can do? Is it realistic for you? That's in a year. And then that habit, you've embedded that at the end of 12 months, you're going to track that particular habit that you've done. Improving your communication skill, speaking, writing is the habit that you want to improve on. You break that down into your quarterly goals. So where you break 12 presentation, 12 articles, you know it to be about 3 to 4 you're doing, right? And then you break your quarterly goals into monthly, monthly habits, and then weekly and daily. Now, I slipped and I said goals, but I mean habits. So your quarterly habit, you want to track what you've been doing every quarter. You track to see how many articles you've written. Every quarter, how many presentation have you given? Every quarter, how many things did you do? You have to choose a particular time in that quarter that you're going to do the thing that you're going to do. Monthly, you know that every month you're producing one at school, doing one oral presentation every month. You know the specific time in that month that you got to do that and track it in your routine because you've embedded it in there. Weekly, the same thing. You're researching every week. What day of the week are you researching? Daily, what day are you researching and getting things together and all of that? Your habits helps you out because in your communication, the habits of improving your communication, you'll be monitoring the words you're saying, actions you're doing, how you're showing up, your appearance. Those habits is what compounds your thoughts, what you're thinking, the activities you're doing, the people that you're communicating with, how you're communicating with them. Those are the habits that you want to be tracking and tracking them every day, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly. Compounds. Company you're keeping, your financial life style, how much is it costing you? You're tracking all this stuff. Daily, when do you wake up daily? What do you do daily? Do you drink water daily? Do you exercise daily? Those habits compound and you monitor them set day of the week. So if you have five habits you want to monitor, you're doing them every day and you're monitoring each of the habits on different days of the week. Each of the habits, you're reviewing them each month, each week of the month. If you have five, you have a habit of what you're doing. Quarterly, you're measuring quarterly the habits. If you have five habits, you know that quarterly you are choosing to monitor all five every quarter. You choose when in the quarter. Is it the beginning of the quarter or the end of the quarter, or is it the middle? You are consistent in monitoring your life. That's how you start to build routine into your whole life and you start to track and see how you're progressing in your life. That's how it works. It just doesn't creep up at you. An exceptional life just doesn't creep up at you. It involves you being disciplined and having self-control to achieve it. In your weight loss journey or your weight gain journey, the same process. You monitor it. What habits do you want to implement in your life? Habits of speaking life or habits of speaking death? Habits of taking strategic action, intentional action, habits of appearing well put together. What habits do you want to see in your life that is positive and that will really surprise you? You are in a place where you can make a lot of impact to someone's life. I'm encouraging you to go out there and be your unique self. Someone is waiting to hear how you transformed your life. Because how you say it, the way you say it, what you do, what you did, click with them. And guess what? They might take action and elevate their life. And you have done your job. I'm wishing you ongoing success. You take care. Ciao.